Welcome to another edition of Late Night Snacks TV. I'm your host, Kareem, holding it down for my co-host, Seaman. Yeah, this is where the hottest news and shenanigans, all that stuff that's coming up, we'll be gonna give it to you. But first of all, I want to say shouts out to the Dodgers, boy, putting it down up 2-0. You know what I mean? They're going back to New York. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to them boys too. But speaking of New York, man, what's going on out there? Somebody tell me. Somebody is dropping the hammer on these guys out there. Man, the whole secret society is coming down out there. You know what I mean? I know you guys heard about, the Amicrome and Finch. I don't know if I said that right, but these guys, boy, these guys doing the same thing as Diddy. Same thing as Diddy. And ain't nobody reporting, ain't nobody speaking up, ain't running their names into the ground like they doing Diddy. And they was doing the same stuff as Diddy. I'm not understand what's going on. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. I mean, if y'all ain't knowing, I'm here to give y'all the news, what's going on. Like I said, we here, we ain't skipping over nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, we ain't biased. When you wrong, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? These guys, man, let me give you some background. These guys own some type of modeling agency, clothing line, something. Excuse me. But, they've been doing it all. The same thing as Diddy. Doing the same thing as Diddy. Same identical thing as Diddy. Holding stuff over their head, flying people in. You know what I'm saying? But these guys is doing the same thing as Diddy. You know what I mean? They're doing the same thing. Same thing. And I don't understand. They gave these guys some bail. They gave these guys bail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Ever since the Epstein dude went down, ain't none of them elite secret societies people ain't got nowhere to go. They ain't got nowhere to go. So now everything is loose. Everything's out and open. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Cause somebody gotta tell me what's going on with Gotham City. I don't know what's going on, man. It's crazy, man. Is it really real like that? Let's get into it, man, because these guys doing the same allegedly things as Diddy, and the feds gave these guys a $10 million bail. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, because we ain't skipping no beats. We letting it all hang out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Because we ain't playing. We ain't playing at none of this.
Abercrombie and Fitch, Mike Jeffries was one of 3 men arrested and charged today as part of an international sex trafficking and prostitution ring, all while leading one of the most recognizable clothing stores in the world. And good afternoon, I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Tanya Rivero. Liz is off today. Jeffries was indicted on 16 federal charges. Prosecutors in the Eastern District of New York saying he used his power, wealth, and influence
Gotham City, y'all.
More than a dozen
it's dark in New York.
2008 and 2015.
Eyewitness News reporter Dalla Miles live in downtown Brooklyn with more. Dalla.
Well, David, prosecutors here at the Eastern District of New York, at the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Eastern District of New York, really paint a disturbing picture of a former CEO and 2 accomplices who really exploited the dreams of aspiring models. They say this activity happened in New York City, the Hamptons, worldwide, and right now they are in federal custody.
Jeffries was the CEO of one of the most recognizable clothing retailers in the world. He was using his power, his wealth, and his influence to traffic men.
Mike Jeffries, the CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch for 22 years, his romantic partner Matthew Smith, and James Jacobson, all in federal custody Tuesday after being indicted for sex trafficking and interstate prostitution by the U.S. Attorney in downtown Brooklyn.
The charging documents describe in graphic and disturbing detail the violent and exploitive acts these defendants perpetrated.
Prosecutors say from 2008 to 2014, Jeffries lured aspiring models to engage in sex events.
Now rewind that. 2008. Look, y'all. Epstein, Weinstein. It's written all over. It's written all over their face, man. These guys be having these parties and stuff, man. Look, we gonna get back into it, man. It's out.
Leading them to believe it could yield modeling opportunities with Abercrombie, and asserted that not complying with requests for certain acts during the sex events could harm their careers, and promising modeling opportunities that did not exist.
The defendants pressured the men to consume alcohol, Viagra, and muscle relaxants known as poppers during the sex events. And they required the presence of staff during the sexual activity and ensured that the men did not leave the sex events until Jeffries and Smith decided that the sessions were over.
And prosecutors said Jeffries intentionally targeted heterosexual men who he knew would be unwilling to engage in certain sex acts.
When men did not or could not consent, Jeffries and Smith violated the bodily integrity of these men by subjecting them or continuing to subject them to invasive sexual and violent contact by body parts and other
making these guys sell their soul.
What's alleged in the indictment is not only beyond disturbing, dishonorable, and disgraceful, but simply put, it's criminal.
Now, Jeffrey.
Now, ain't that some crazy stuff? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now how crazy it is, because the apple does not fall far from the tree. You know, this is what they accusing Diddy of. You know what I'm saying? And he put a $50 million federal package together, and they told him no, You know, maybe it's because he threatened some witnesses. Maybe because he got caught with, yada that means, it's all type of stuff, you know what I mean? But it's just crazy though, man, how Gotham City is really gothic. These fools is crazy. You know what I mean? The world is crazy. It can go through clothing line, through the liquor business. It can go through sports, entertainment, music, all type. The world is crazy. They try to put something over you, they can have something over your head. Be like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? They want to be all puppeteer and doing all this puppet stuff, you know what I mean? But it's crazy though, man. I don't understand how these guys is doing to these people like that, but we gonna get back in it because we ain't letting nothing slide, and we ain't letting nothing, you know what I mean? We own them. We ain't letting nothing go.
The federal indictment alleges they ran a sex trafficking operation between the years 2008 and 2015. They are accused of recruiting young men who wanted to become models, then giving them drugs and alcohol at parties and exploiting them.
Diddy vibes.
Sexually exploiting vulnerable human beings is a crime. And doing so by dangling dreams of a future in fashion or modeling or any other business is no different.
Federal prosecutors first confirmed an investigation back in January after alleged victims filed a civil lawsuit about a year ago.
That's crazy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You heard what he said? January, I believe that's what they said. So they've been watching these guys. Hey, everybody talking about Cassidy this, Cassidy that. Hey, I don't think none of that. I'm not gonna say that Cassie did anything, you know what I'm saying? Because the proof is right there in the pudding, y'all. Is the Upsilon elite been partying hard for a long time, you know what I mean? And then they've been doing all this crazy whole man, really ritual stuff, with people's careers, you know what I mean? You do this, you do that, you do this. If you don't do this, I'm gonna blackball you. Man, these guys, they really need to be 100 years too, you know what I'm saying? 100 years. I don't understand this, you know what I mean? Because they old, so then they want to get them a bail, confine them to the house. For what? They the same people. It's Diddy. Why? Because the pigment of their skin? Come on, people. Let's wake up, man. We gotta wake up. We can't just dog out our own kind and not talk about the next people. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with our race. We gotta stick together. You know what I'm saying? Minorities, period. You know what I'm saying? Poor, whatever. Just people as in general, just be open-minded before everybody start attacking everybody. You know what I mean? Because the world is crazy. Everybody's getting some type of punishment right now. You know what I mean? It's because it's going back. It's going way back. You know what I mean? It's going to go way back. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man, ain't nobody in that business is good. They all no good. You know what I mean? So hopefully they catch all these criminal people that try to hold people by their career and make them do this, make them do that. Get them out of there. You know what I'm saying? 100 years. 100 years. You know what I mean? They ain't no different from Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because they skin. It's more than this. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger. You know what I mean? But who am I though to say though? I mean, maybe they the ones dropped the bomb on Diddy. Maybe Diddy dropped the bomb on them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, because Diddy got a lot of people at his parties. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hanging with him, partying with him. I mean, look at the pictures. You know what I mean? You can Google them. Google yourself Diddy's 40th birthday party, his 45th birthday party, and his 50th birthday party. You can Google those. They got pictures on the internet on it. You know what I'm saying? You guys go check that out. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button, them likes buttons. You know what I'm saying? Run it up, man, because I'm telling you, Career is here to tell y'all. Late Night Snacks TV. You know what I mean? With all the shenanigans, all the real deal, real spill. We ain't letting nothing fly. You know what I mean? I just don't understand how all these different entities, internets, and news people is not really talking about it like they doing Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I kicked back and I was like, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to see who going to run the story. Who going to run the story first? But I guess everybody's scared to run the story. You know what I mean? Because it ain't getting enough views. Man, enough views and content. Man, wrong is wrong. Man, these dudes is wrong. Man, they older than Diddy. So they've been in it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Man, get these fools up out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with the East Coast. I ain't got nothing against them. Nothing. But it's just some weird, crazy stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? We knew that y'all was freaky, you know what I'm saying? And all that other crazy stuff. But God, Lee, y'all gotta act like, y'all gotta stop it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, Renaissance days and, man, ain't no telling over there what y'all doing over there. Y'all probably living like mad monsters. I mean, I'm not to judge nobody, but golly, man, what y'all doing? Man, this is not in the Bible. This is not, I don't know why. Nobody told y'all to just take somebody's career. What's going on? You know what I mean? But we're going to get back into it because We ain't let nothing slide, nothing slide. You know what I'm saying? This is all the real deal spill. Late Night Snacks TV, LNS. You know what I mean? This is what we gonna give y'all. The real deal Holyfield. Ain't nothing sliding, ain't nothing. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Abercrombie and Fitch pleaded not guilty this afternoon to sex trafficking charges in federal court on Long Island. Mike Jeffries, his wife, and adult son were in the courtroom and signed a $10 million bond secured by Jeffries' home on Fisher Island. Jeffries was ordered into home confinement and to have no contact with his two co-defendants, who include his boyfriend. Authorities say the defendants lured men into prostitution and sex parties with the promise of letting them model for the clothing brand. Co-defendant James Jacobson also pleaded not guilty today. He and Jeffries are due back in court on December 12th.
I can't put my finger on it. Now y'all heard what the reporter just said. His wife, his boyfriend, they all at the court building. Why they ain't picked up for racketeering, RICO, whatever you want to call it? They all know about it. They all participating and stuff. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all don't open your eyes up and see what's going on, man, y'all going to be just lost in the dust and left in the dark, man. Y'all got to get up, man. Wake up, man. The world, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Y'all too busy, quick to run stories on crime on crime and this and that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But always missing over the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna miss over nothing. I'm gonna report anything and everything. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because that whole group should be in jail. Racketeer RICO with the RICO. They all should be with the RICO. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what they trying to build right around for Diddy right now, RICO. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing right now for Diddy. You know what I mean? 2025? What you think? You know what I mean? What you think they doing? Is Diddy dropping bombs, giving up people? He could be. Y'all heard what the news reporter said about this French character. I mean, he was really known. You know what I mean? He's known. He's known for getting these guys, you know? He's known. So, I just want y'all to hit that like button. Don't be square. Don't be scared. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Oop, my bad. Hit that sub button. You know what I mean? This is where it's at. All raw, uncut, unedited, all to you. You know what I'm saying? Late Night Snacks TV. I'm your host, Kared. Y'all have a safe one. Until another one.